Hello, Capricorn and Capricorn rising and Capricorn moon. Pulling some cards for the week ahead and the full moon on Friday the 13th. Feels like a big one. It's the harvest moon. A little bit about the astrology for the full moon. It's going to be a full moon in Pisces at 21 degrees. At 9:32 p.m. Pacific time on Friday the 13th. That will be it'll be Saturday the 14th at 12:32 a.m. if you're on the East Coast. Some of the aspects for the full moon, we've got the full moon in conjunction with Neptune, in opposition with Mars, and square Jupiter. So this is a very dreamy, very emotional full moon. I will say it can be hard to maintain boundaries during this moon, and it can be difficult to get clarity on our emotions. We're having a lot of emotions, but not necessarily a ton of clarity on them. So it's magical, but it's extra sensitive and it's a little opaque. It's a little cloudy. Moon opposite Mars can have us prone to flying off the handle a little bit, so a little reactive. So some difficulty expressing anger. When the moon is in opposition with Mars, it's like our emotions opposite how we take action. So we're kind of acting from our emotions. So take a deep breath before you react to things. With Moon square Jupiter, we're facing off our emotions with how we want to grow and expand. We're exploring how we really feel about how we are growing and expanding, and really getting clear on how we want to grow and expand and how we want to feel in that expansion. So that was a lot. That was a rough sentence, but hopefully you get what I'm saying. So, spoonie alert, this full moon can hit the digestive tract. So, and there can be, with these aspects, a real urge to comfort eat. So I would say go for it, comfort eat. Just comfort eat things that are easy on the gut. Because this can cause some disruption in the digestive tract. So I'm going to be pulling for you, Capricorns, a card for a message for the week leading up to the full moon, a card for what are you releasing with this full moon, and a full moon message, what is being illuminated for you. All right. Wow. All right, Capricorn. All right. Let's get into it. Message for the week leading up to the full moon, Capricorn. We've got the Two of Coins. So definitely some kind of change, either with your health, with your home, or with your job, with work. Anything in the Pentacle realm, some change energy, some transformation energy. And we've got the High Priestess. So we're really stepping into looking into and stepping into our intuition. So looking within, the High Priestess is all about like looking within ourselves, taking that time to look within to find answers that are deep within us, that have been within us all along. And a lot of times I think when I pull the High Priestess, I see DNA strands. So it's almost like ancestral knowledge too. Intuitive knowledge. Your connection to your higher self. So what an interesting week ahead, Capricorn. We've got that Two of Coins bringing some change energy, and that High Priestess, so that introspective, intuitive, deep knowledge energy. What are we releasing with this full moon? This is interesting. We've got the Wheel of Fortune. So I wonder if we are releasing a cycle, or we're at the end of a cycle. And releasing the Page of Wands reversed. So if creative information has not been coming in, if creative ideas have not been flowing, if you've been feeling a little spiritually stagnant, we're releasing that with this full moon. What is being illuminated? I got the Three of Cups reversed and the Four of Cups. So I'm almost wondering if this moon highlights a little bit of where you're feeling dissatisfied socially. Are you in a social rut? Do you feel like you haven't been, maybe it's as simple as you haven't been spending enough time with your people, with people that emotionally fulfill you and lift you up. So I would love to see that get turned around so that you're celebrating with your people. Four of Cups is often a little bit of an emotional rut, but it's also about coming back into balance. So I think this moon is highlighting, I mean, you start off intense with that Two of Coins and High Priestess energy, and this completion of a cycle. You know, we're releasing a whole cycle with this full moon, with this harvest moon. So that can leave you with a little bit of a full moon hangover, you know? And I think the remedy is partly to look and see like where who can you reach out to that lifts you up and brings you joy. Spend some time with those people. Okay, Capricorn, that's your full moon reading, and I hope you have a beautiful week ahead.